Episode 20. Hello, my fellow Alliance members. I am more to me for life, and we are back with RimWorld Alpha 17. We are with the World Enders. And today, the dawn has arisen with new hope. We have found uranium. So, we can actually start getting back to making our energized components, which we need for some of these more interesting tables over here. Now, I know during my last series I had an issue trying to make ethanol, and currently, right now, I don't remember how to make it. Is that something we do here? No. So, I am going to spend the next 5 hours trying to figure out how to make uranium. Not uranium, but, ethanol. Let's see, what are you doing? Energized components, and, oh, that's where we're getting the plasteel, so that's something. And we are actually getting plasteel from steel, so we're actually going to have a pretty good amount of plasteel coming in, especially since we've gotten all of the steel up here. And I did cancel that, oh, there's some silver over there. I did cancel the rest of the orders up here because we do, in fact, have other things going on out here. And I would like the uranium to be focused on. So maybe I should toggle this one off and toggle that one off. Operative, go find something else. Don't drop your stuff. Flick that switch. Thank you. And we can go ahead and haul that. Maybe he will go up there and work on, yes, the uranium, which is what we need. Awesome. And haul that. We need those things. We need those energized components. Okay, now back to, let's see, crafting a joy wire should actually be the very top thing. We've got a few people who need them. Pain stoppers, not a big deal. Nishka, honestly. Thank you. Now, Nishka. No care, no interaction for a while. We are going to sober you up. Well, no, we do need the care. Let's, friendly chat for a while. We are not giving you anything. Okay. You can go ahead and do what you were doing. Sorry, interviewer. My bad. Just friendly chat, so Nishka doesn't get bored in there. But we are going to have to do some tough loving here. Nishka has got to come out of the withdrawal. We have got alcohol addiction, high on yayo, which means if you continue to take the yaya and the flake, we are going to have to worry about the tolerances and everything else. Extreme break risk. As always, there's always a break risk. Now it's Saffron. Really? What is your problem, Saffron? Ugly environment and in darkness. Where are you? Really? You've been out there for 2 seconds. Honestly. Go find somewhere to be. And we are out of wood, which I really don't think we need anymore, but just so we have some on hand in case we need it for building. Let's go ahead and get some chopped. I prefer to get it from somewhere we're not very close. That way, we don't have to worry about it. How are these guys doing? They're here. It didn't notify me. Oh, it did. It did. I just didn't see it. Okay. What kind of precious materials are we talking about here? I see components, and that is a lot of jade. Orders, vein miner. Let's take all of that, and this is compacted steel, compacted steel, compacted steel, and compacted steel. I'm not really concerned about the steel. Not that much. Okay, let's get these guys doing what they're gonna do. And I don't think it's gonna take very long, but let's chop just a little bit of wood. And structure, let's put in Oh, I know that. Can I... Oh, yeah, y'all got to actually pick some up. Let's zone an area and make a stockpile here. And expand a roof over all of that. And after they wake up, they should get started on some of those. Oh, and while we're doing this, because I don't want any breaks over here, for Joy, we can't do anything until somebody wakes up. And just cut one tree so I have some wood. Thank you. Just like that. Okay, okay, structure is done. Wall, wood, I can't build over there, so probably not the best place to have this. Okay, either way, we've got a spot. Furniture. Sleeping spots, maybe? Let's put them, or one here, one there, and I can't put another one there, so... this is awful. Okay, right there. And Jubal actually popped up for a little while and did that for us, so 2 by 2. Actually, let me look at the work restrictions. We need all of you on mining as like a number 1. You know, that's a 2. Y'all really don't have anything else here to have to worry about, so they should get on that pretty fast. I'm not worried about that steel so much. I think we've got plenty. Nishka, how are we doing on withdrawal? 24%. And I'm wondering if we make you another kidney, would it help with gaining an ability to get rid of that stuff? Because the filtration would be better. What would it take to make another kidney? Let's see. Details. Cloth, plasteel, and components. And... hold on. Details. One of its side effects is getting pale, and it's only a 65. So, no, that's not what we want. Synthetic. Let's see if this is what we want. Surrogate kidney, hyperweave, and energized component. Oh, 20%. Do we have the ability to make hyperweave? I don't think so. So that's probably not going to be a thing. And Nishka has gone berserk. Operative. Okay. Now, if you would not mind, undraft. Oh, what on earth? I didn't mean to forbid anything. Okay, what is going on? Okay. Can I please get operative here? Yes. There we go. And how are you doing? Bruise, crack, and can you please treat? Stop talking and treat. Alright, how are these guys doing? Just about done? I'm not sure how much weight this is going to require us to take this home. How is everybody's health doing? Needs, divorced, 8 kibble. Uncomfortable, 8 without a table. Who has got the meals? Drop those. There we go. Alright, is there anything else? I'm not worried about the steel. Okay. I don't see anything else we are too terribly interested in, so let's go to the world map. reform this caravan. We're going to take everybody, of course, and all of our animals, and we're going to take our survival meals, the components, and the maximum amount of jade. We got 772, and we can only carry 642. I wonder. There's no way we can drop anything else that would actually... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so... There we go. And they are on their way home. That was different. That didn't require quite as much as it normally does. Okay, Nishka, have you been cared for? Okay, much better. Now, can we make this joy wire we were discussing earlier? That's not it. Details. 30 gold, 25 plasteel, and 5 energized components. How many energized components do we have now? Just the 3, and we are working on some more. Saffron is hard at it. Okay, I think Saffron is trying to make one for herself because she is always so testy. I kind of don't see the point in this laboratory station actually being here because they don't seem to be working. At that one. Okay. And how are we doing? 62, 62, 68. It seems like it's a fairly good temperature everywhere. Oh yeah, it's a good temperature. So, did this ever get done? This one. Whoa! Okay, so the last episode we finally decided to do this to help get rid of some of our drugs, and we put down Mega Soil. We went from 200% fertilization to 500%. That is something. So, trade ship. Simeon, how would you feel about having a conversation, man? He cannot talk properly. Nobody in our colony can talk properly. That seems to be a running theme. Let's see, do you have anything that we need? Steel, jade, we have got tons of jade now. And it is slowly getting here. We are going to turn all of that into what we need. Got some dead man's clothes and some poor leather. I don't know who is doing these. Let's just go ahead and get rid of those. We'll keep the normals, and I guess nobody's going to put on this leather duster. A superior leather duster. They probably moved up to a parka. That's the only reason that's in there, so we'll probably just keep it. And these are all pretty good. I mean, nothing huge. We got 2 large sculptures. Let's just go ahead and sell those. That will work for me. We need to get enough jade to make a large sculpture, which is how much? 135 ingredients. We only have 100 here, but we have some that are on the way. They are 1.5 days. Let's just see how that goes. Nishka, how is your withdrawal going? 26%, and you've got a small alcohol tolerance. Now that actually did a negative 20% on your consciousness, a negative 30% on your moving, and a negative 50% on your manipulation. So after you can get rid of this, this might actually take care of the very poor and poors that are sitting over here and interfering with our ability to see precisely what this AI Persona Core is doing to you. We need a test subject that is reliable, and right now you are not proving to be reliable. Okay, where else can we use this Mega Soul? I think over here. And that will help out a little bit. That's a lot of components, though, that we would be using up. How many do we have? Oh, not a whole lot. We've got 6 of those. What are you doing with that? Oh, are we making the joy wire? Oh, you're making it now. Awesome! Yes, okay. Saffron. You are the first one I'm going to install the joy wire on. That is a definite need. Operative, you must do this. Saffron has been in a testing mood since she's arrived here. Okay, stop what you're doing. There we go. Now let's do this. Let's put Saffron in a good mood and ensure that she can't talk straight like the rest of us. How did that go? Joy wire. Now let's see how she is on her mood. A plus 30. That will definitely keep her from breaking all of the time. Now, I think Nishka will be doing a whole lot better after we get through the withdrawal symptoms. I think that is the only problem with Nishka. And that should actually be something we can take care of. How are we doing on our animals? There are just some sitting here being milked as they sit here. That must be interesting feeling. Okay, how far out are you guys? 1.1 days, and they got 2.9 days of food, so doing well. They will be here in no time at all. So, I think that this long-term thing will actually, I think there's like a limited amount. Let's see. Precious materials like gold or jade in nearby areas. Building more than one scanner in the same or nearby areas has little effect. So if you have two different colonies, or even in the same colony, they're not going to have you like one new area every 15 days. That's not going to work. What I want is to know whether or not the precious materials only pertain to jade and gold and things like that, because there are a lot of other things that we need. Okay, I need to turn this back on and see whether or not there was any more here. If someone would not mind flicking that, please. Anybody? Just anytime, you know, whenever. Simeon, my man, thank you very, very much. Alright, and that is it. Let's see, we need another small patch. How are we doing down here? This one's almost empty. Is there anything else that's close? What was here? Chem fuel. Of all the places to put that one, that's funny. Any other small patches? This one could be something good. And maybe this one up here. I don't know. Alright, build a copy. Let's put this one right there. And orders. Let's deconstruct this one. And this. And go to power. And run a conduit from, say, here. Straight down. And deconstruct up to here. We don't need the rest of that. Okay. There are some patches in here, but I don't see anything that is small and therefore probably going to give us the best chance. Okay, Saffron, how are we doing now that you are up and about? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better with the Alliance? I think you are doing much better. You ate a fine meal, you're feeling good, you've got your joy wire. Even though you ate without a table and you had disturbed sleep, you are still in a good mood. I would call that a win. Dr. Mathis. We have got two bulk goods traders. Let's go check them both out right quick. This might be the one that we had earlier. Chem fuel, leather hides. Yeah, because you bought our dead man stuff. So, let's call the other one. Let's see, anything of interest. Do we have any wargs that need to be sold? Any that are close to age? Nope. I think they're good, they're good, okay. Anything else that we need to get rid of? Oh, someone made a poor one. I really think that person should be fired. I will put the notification in for that person's transfer. We just do not have the materials for them to continue making things of bad quality. Okay, I don't see anything else. Yeah, I don't see anything else. The caravan has been ambushed by the Spider-Man. Now, what kind of ambush are we talking about? That's sad, actually. Very, very sad. We've got Glasses and Gizmo. And both of them have got wooden clubs. Really? Oh, I took you off of being drafted, didn't I? Oh, don't let him leave. Do not let him leave. He must learn. Thank you. Now then. I do not care about having them. We will take this medicine. Pick up that medicine. Okay, is there anything here? No, let us reform this caravan. Or can we? It's not letting me do it on the world map. Let me see. There we go. Alright, and items. Human corpses. Why on earth would you want to take the human corpses? Alright, and let's get them back home. They should still be on their way, right? Yes, I think so. Alright, here it is nightfall. Interview is trying to teach our Mega Sloth. How much are we doing? 4.2. Interviewer, you really need to do better at this. What are you talking to him? Are you talking to him about feet? I don't think I understand your methods there, to be honest with you. Alright, how are we doing on cloth? Leather, we are doing very well in this department again. Rhino, oh, wow, we have got tons of cloth again. Okay, are there any places that do not have seats? Yes, there is. Let us fix this now. Finally! We have been waiting for a long time to be able to finish these. Okay. Does everybody over here have one? This, we can... No, not uninstall that one. And let's build a copy as soon as somebody moves that. And I think it's finally time to also replace the chairs that are inside everybody's room. That will definitely help. You know what? I think we probably should just make a few of these in a nearby area. How's that? How do we set up build quality? I don't really know how we do that part. Unset buildings for skillful workers. Okay. I do apologize for the background noises. Yet again, it is another hot day in South, and there are so many people out trying to figure out ways of cooling off. So we have them driving up and down our road. And I think it's time for robotics. Finally, we have the room set up. At least I hope it's big enough, because it's not huge. We still don't know how to prepare everything. Right now we've got everything in there but the mechanite oil and the prepared mechanite corpse. So, have I ignored any ships on the map? No. How are you guys doing? Just sitting there? That's how we all are doing. Okay, come on in. Don't know why we were just sitting there. Was like a cooldown after a battle, or what's going on? Who? And interviewer is already in there taking care of the problem. Now, Nishka, I wonder how many times we're gonna have to go through this before... Wow, destroyed hand, toe, nose? Jeez. Nishka, you really are gonna get the crap beat out of you while you're going through your intolerances. Withdrawal is at 30%. And I'm really just not going to give you anything else. You are going to have to go through this cold turkey. You are going to sit in there until that stuff is out of your system. That is just how that's going to have to work. Prosthetics trader. Dr. Mathis. Since you are in the area, let's see if they have anything that we could use. A drugged rib replacement. Keeps the user happy. I wonder if we were to actually give this to them. Let's see. It gives them flake. And, body efficiency is still at 100%. Consciousness is only down 5. Mood change is +7. What kind of... Hang on. Let's take a look at Nishka's breakpoint right now and see if this is even worth it. Needs... Mood is, like, down in the dumps. Catharsis is 40. Luxuriantly comfortable, pleasant environment. The alcohol withdrawal is 35, basically. That is pretty serious. So I don't think that that rib would actually help. And that was the only thing that even seemed partially interesting. Do we have, say, a TV, maybe, that we can put in there? Tube television. That might help. We could move this, let's go down one. Build a copy, reinstall here. And let's put in a television here. If you guys don't mind. What are we doing anyway? Anybody? This might help with a little bit of joy activity in here. There we go. It's going to be a long-term internment. We can move that TV to another location, like our joy room or something like that, after they are finally done getting all of the alcohol out of their system. How are you guys doing? Moving slow is what you're doing. Seems like it anyway. Maybe we should speed it up, but I'm afraid of actually missing something because that's what normally happens. Okay, what is that, 71? 75 outdoors? Let's turn off these heaters. There's no sense in them. Okay, that's one right there. Let's make sure we get the entire colony. Heaters, select similar. Designate the power to be turned off. At least I hope that's what I did. Right? Okay. Visitors. What do y'all have to trade? Saffron operative. What are you doing? Deep drilling, researching, interviewers, sewing an area. I think you can come out here just long enough to take care of this. Packaged survival meals. Penocycline, not really what I'm worried about. A shoddy railgun? No. Molotov cocktails, where do we get that? Normal, normal, normal. Why don't we not sell you anything because you didn't bring anything with you? And sculptures, we could probably sell you this cheaper one. That'll work. And just haul that in whenever folks can get a chance. Oh goodness, we have trees growing in here. That's probably not good. You know what, we could, let's see, chop all the wood in here. Let's see, let's just cut plants in here in general. And I hate the design of this, but there's no way to do this over the mud. There's mud right there. I do not like that. But what we can do, for just regular floors, let's put like some cheap concrete in here so that's no longer a problem. There we go. Okay, now what was inside this drill area up here? Gold. Not really what we were hoping for. So how much uranium did we get from that thing altogether? Have we already used it all? Or do we still have some sitting around? I think we're already making the energized components. I don't see any more. So we've already used it to make some, and there is one sitting here. 35. And then that's it. Patience, what are you making? Another joy wire. That could quite possibly help Nishka. How are you doing now? It's a little bit better. Comfortable, decent room, pleasant environment. Disturbed sleep, in prison, and a moderate amount of pain. And the alcohol withdrawal has reached 35 on the negative mood. But we are at 33% withdrawal, and we're actually keeping Nishka from attacking everybody and binging on all of our meds. We can just get him out of the alcohol. Okay, and our group is actually finally back. That is good news. Very good news. I don't know why it's a thing where you have to tell them to drop the gear when they come in. There we go. Alright, and what are you carrying? More jade? Is that it? Where is... There was one more that went with us. Did we have to load that one up too? I don't see them. They should drop all that stuff off when they come in. Now that thing is just overloaded with junk sitting in there. That's great. Making small sculptures. Let's also put jade on the small sculptures. That will help in the price of them. I think that will work. Minor break. Crow. Really? What do you need? Prosthephile has a bionic body part. Yes, 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 yes. You know, we can give you a joy wire and make you forget all about it. How do you guys feel about this? Luxuriantly comfortable, very impressive rec room, lots of beds. They don't mind the lots of beds. Spacious interior, 8 without a table, and feeling bad. See, they like the lots of beds. Y'all don't like having a bed with everybody else. That seems to be a problem. Alright, now is there an area where I could put a table up here? Or if I can mine this area out in between and give them like a little sitting area to eat at. Let's do that. That way there's just like a little dining area in here for... There we go. Let's do this, 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 and that. And I really don't want that part as part of this one, but I don't mind this being considered outside. That is fine by me. So, let's see, let's go to more floors. Oh, that is not more floors. What would you use for a patio area? Choices, random paving, slate. That looks good. Let's do that. Blight, really? Nice. That is wonderful. Okay. Let's build a copy of table here, table there. Let's give them a table over here in this area because these people are working long hours and obviously not stopping to eat. I would prefer just some regular chairs over here. Something comfortable, but regular chairs. More furniture maybe? Cushion chair. Hey, that will work. Cloth. Let's put one here, and one there. There you go. And on the cleaning area, let's expand the cleaning area to include that. Expand cleaning. Just like that. Actually, that needs to be taken care of. Wild Boar Revenge. Who is out there? Don't see. Uh-oh. Picking on a warg. How are you doing? Artery blockage. Okay, are we out of meat in here? That we are. I guess that's always the first indication. How are we doing with the muffalos? We have got 2 females, 1 male. Okay, let's just go out into the wildlife area and find us some. We have not hunted for a while anyway. Let's go after some buck. And some rabbits. There we go. That should fill that freezer up in no time. Okay, Nishka, how are you feeling? You are at 35%. Feel really bad for you, Nishka. This is going to be very hard on you. Can we reinstall this over here? Kind of blocking the TV there. Just seems kind of awkward. Thank you. Alright, and... oh. Moon from northeast somewhere. I was wandering nearby and noticed you could use some help. I don't think so. He would like to join your colony for a while. He is a shopkeeper and his traits are chemical fascination, wimp, and industrious. Moon has a relationship with a colonist. He's Jubal's brother. Jubal, I'm sorry, no. It's a wimp? No, Jubal, you're better off without him. I don't think so. Okay, we were going to move some of these chairs into areas where people are working. Then random paving. Where else needs one? There's one. I don't know why you're doing this. Stop. Superior, that will work. No, don't build a copy. Reinstall. There, even though I don't think that that one's actually being used. Are there any other workstations that need it? Beavers! And yes, you are going on the hunting list. Okay, more workstations, and we can uninstall this table. I mean, that chair, oh wow, look at that mess. Is that in our cleaning area? No, it is not. Jeez Louise. This walkway actually needs to be cleaned as well. All of our walkways should be cleaned off. Okay, I think that will work, but this area here needs to be cleaned as well, and I probably need to pave this to get them to be able to move faster. Okay. Yeah, somebody needs to take care of that. That's ridiculous. Let's take care of that really quick. That is our rec room where everybody's supposed to be going to enjoy their time. Okay, is that everything? Okay. Caravan requests. They want APB-1 rifle. In return, they offer a minigun. No. No, I'm good. That's a gun for a gun. And I'm not in the habit of giving all of you guys weapons. So, no. Does this one have a chair, patience? I don't think so. Oh, yes it does. Awful. Deconstruct that one and reinstall that one right there. Well, as soon as it gets moved. Could someone come along and do that before anybody else sits in it? That's a horrible chair. And this table actually gets used a lot. It's probably the reason why I didn't notice that this one was not done. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to wrap it up. We have managed to actually make it back with a ton of precious resources for us to turn into more money. Now we can just find some more uranium because we still have a lot of things to create. Namely, some robotics. Because that is something the Alliance is very interested in seeing actually operate. And this experiment is still ongoing. We have got to get this withdrawal complete in order to find out what the AI Persona Core is actually going to do. Now, since this one actually increases pain, or maybe takes away pain, I would think it would say negative there, so it may increase pain, in which case we may need to develop a pain stopper. That is definitely an experiment we need to know for our future super soldiers. So, I will see you all in the next video. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful 5 o'clock somewhere. Bye-bye!